I'm sure this place holds the answers to all the mysteries.
I'm sure it does, Pikachu. Hey, it's the K here with more Detective Pikachu Returns. I return with a better voice. And, of course, there's more things to see. Sorry about earlier. I thought I was more prepared for all of this. It's totally okay. Are you feeling any better, a bit better now? Yeah, thanks to you, Tim. I just need to find Papa and talk to him. There must be a way to get down to floor B5. Let's look around. Yeah, I want to investigate some things on this floor too. Let's get to it then. I'm sure we'll find something. Alright, as Rachel said, one of the biggest discoveries we had was her dad was behind all of this. Although, to be fair, I had a sneaking suspicion about it. Because why didn't... There would be a lot of flack on the mayor, but there didn't seem to be advertised as a lot of flack. Gow. She seems more enthusiastic since we ran into Cramorant. Yeah, she wants to thank us by rescuing him by helping us out. Growlithe still considers Cramorant an important part of her family. She's been wondering what happened to him this whole time. I guess her feelings haven't changed then, even after everything that's happened. Gow. Haha, I get it. You're ready to go. In that case, can you keep watch and make sure Unitas goons come down? No Unitas goons come down through this hole. I was like, why do they want to follow us? This is really important, Growlithe. Can you handle it? Gow. Yep. And then, yeah, we have to watch out for Unitas. We're exploring this room and, making sure we find things. Anything on this computer? This must be researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm sure I'm about to look through all your stuff. Alright, diary on resumption. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of this scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemons, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousnesses. Oh, yeah, that's what's going on with Pikachu, because he's sharing a conscious with through Mewtwo's power, though. He's sharing a conscious with Harry. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Enema's final project, Unitas. I decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I will expect this to be very fulfilling work. So, Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems to be really proud to be part of it. How could they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a side to the story we're not seeing. Alright, the Sleeping Man. What's this document? Let me see. Whoa, look at the title. Investigation report of the Sleeping Man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That's a report about my body. What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the Sleeping Man to the back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Well, that's kind of rude. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the Sleeping Man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. Actually, that's pretty impressive, considering he's like in a coma, essentially. Oh, okay. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that means your dad's sleeping and is totally healthy still? That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, we have now you have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess I had a feeling I was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left to do is find the body of yours. Although, there is a slight chance that Pikachu could lose himself because of that, because we're using Pikachu's body with this. Orders addressed to the operations team. Looks like the management team posted orders for the operations. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bamboo Boro. Target, Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the Thumb Drive. This is about what happened in the Bamboo Boro. It's imperative that the Thumb Drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim? What is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unita's CTO is Mr. Murlock. What? The guy's Chief Technology Officer. So the mayor's CEO, and Murlock's the CTO. Papa and Murlock lead the organization together? But why? There's a map of the Bamboo Boro attached to this document. Okay. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. They sure did. Seems like Jessica's an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murlock. I wonder why they were after her, though. Oh, we're gonna solve this now? That is a lot of things skipped there. Oh Jesus. Okay. Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. We can't deduce now. We don't have enough evidence. Good lord. That was hilarious, though. There are a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes? There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Alright, toolbox. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself! Okay, ticket to the management team? Here's a ticket submitted for the management team. It looks like it's from the research team. Floor B floor, issue with CTO's lab door. Status, key cards are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Oh, okay. We have an unopenable room, then. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab's door not working? The lab's door is not working. That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Okay, how about from Murlock himself? Here are some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, that's Unitas as Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it was written in a hurry, but it's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes are currently in operation and are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they're not completely effective on Rock-type Pokemon. Wait, isn't Golem a Rock-type or is it a Ground-type? I'm confused. What? The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have another, more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider it this most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon the Pokemon's bodies. That Unitas guy in the Bamboo Boro was controlling a Rock-type Pokemon no problem, though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they're using Pokemon like tools, all while knowing them making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. Alright, that's all from there. How about this desk? This must be a researcher desk, yes. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, resident of Bamboo Boro. You are to notify operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So these instructions are from the Chief Technology Officer. How do they think they could get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more info. We already did, technically. Okay, there's a door there. Is there anything on this side besides this map? Okay, the door on the right leads to the stairs, and the one on the left leads to the storage rooms. It says it can't get through. Oh. Yes. Okay, so they think Dad's body is in the middle or something. Okay, we read that the other side is blocked with too much stuff anyways. I mean, it makes sense though. These are the gears.
Wait, isn't this...
This is how we open the door, right? There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. That means we can't get in there, right? This door won't budge. Oh, no point brooding about it here. Let's look around somewhere else. Lux, you're keeping watch to make sure Unitas doesn't find us, huh? Ray. Knowing the situation upstairs is definitely useful, but doesn't using your special vision for so long tire you out? Lux. Well, okay then. Let us know if you see anything, but don't wear yourself out. You probably should be careful about using the powers and whatnot. What are these papers? What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about the cube experiments. Look what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. That kind of made sense because they seemed to be confused. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves are also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. No! How could Papa allow this? We need to figure out how Howard's thinking. Or what Howard's thinking, I'm sorry. What about this desk? There's a voice recorder on this desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be keeping it for research notes. Do you really think this is casual or conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is going to listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Haven't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Burlock. I'd like to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Lucky for you, I sat in on the meeting to keep minutes. I heard that Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murlock made the cubes, you know, so the mayor's putting his complete trust in him. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's just the way that Mr. Myers put it. He said he was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like ours could never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting, in fact. Which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same. Plus, the mayor's got a daughter. He's trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her, too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Anything else?
Hey.
Oh. Okay. Thank goodness it didn't repeat that again. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything unusual.
Klink, klink.
Did you hear something just now, Tim? Huh? No, I didn't. Never mind. I guess. I don't see my dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. Same. I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do?
Klink, 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 klink.
What does that? I heard it too. It came from the half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim.
Klink, klink.
Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see it. Is it okay?
Klink, klink.
It said it found the perfect little gap to wedge itself and take a nap. A nap, huh? Sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces.
Klink.
It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner?
Klink.
A researcher here, apparently. They must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokeball says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry, buddy, but your partner's not back yet.
Klink.
Why don't you go look for them then?
Klink.
Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Uh-oh, is it okay? I think so. Doesn't sound like it's in any pain.
Klink.
Sounds sad, though. We can't just leave it here like this. I guess we might as well help since we're here and all. It's really wrenched in there, though. I don't think we could just yank it out. We should probably use some sort of tool. Did we pass by a desk with some tools on it? Let's grab one of them. What kind of tool would help this? Oh. Yep, it's still stuck. Yep, it is. We need a key card for that door. And there might be one here. Okay. This is the desk.
I see.
Ah, there we go. That's the toolbox we're looking for. An oil can, some screwdrivers, a blowtorch, lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get that Pokemon unstuck. Alright, so we took the toolbox, and now we have to run back over here and go get that Pokemon out of the computer. It's probably Klink or the gear looking one.
Klink.
Careful! If you keep trying so hard to get out, you could really hurt yourself.
Klink.
Well, Tim, think we could use one of these tools to rescue this Pokemon? I'll think of something. We just can't leave it in here. Screwdriver. Probably not an oil can. Well, an oil can would help if we got it on the Pokemon and then loosened it up. The blowtorch is not going to help. As much fun as it sounds. I could try to pry the Pokemon out with a screwdriver. By sticking the screwdriver in through the gap, you mean? I guess it could work. I'll give it a try. Nah.
Klink.
No luck. It's really stuck in there. Which means we gotta do something to get it unstuck. Oil can? Maybe we could help it with this oil can. Hey, yeah, you could use the oil can to slide it out.
Klink.
Heads up in there, I'm going to pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you could get out?
Klink.
It's Klink! The energy generating duo. Ah, there was a Klink inside.
Klink. Key.
Thanks for getting you out of there. Heh, forget about it. It was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in, but mind if we ask a few questions, Klink?
Klink.
About yourself.
Klink.
Yeah, I suppose you could like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer room in the first place.
Klink.
Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Klink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Heh, I guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Klink.
Alright, about Unitas.
Hey,
Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Klink?
Klink.
Right, I know you're good friends with your partner.
Klink.
Your partner doesn't seem to be as happy since you two came here, huh? It's worried because its partner seemed concerned about something. Maybe Klink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Klink's partner might not be the bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is this awful. And the card key?
hey,
Do you know where we can find the card key that opens the doors?
Klink.
Klink says its partner has always carried a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like that somewhere else?
Klink.
I guess all the researchers keep their card keys on them at all times. Then it could be hard to get our hands on one. Yeah, it sure is.
Great!
I'm glad we were able to help Klink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it just me, or does the shape of this Klink look familiar? That panel by the middle door maybe? Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. Is that really a necessary thing to do? You're going to just shove the Pokemon into this door over here? How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Klink's Klink's the perfect size. Excellent. Wait here a sec. I'll go get Klink. So anyway, I think you can help us out, Klink.
Klink!
You're up for the job then? Thanks, Klink.
Okay, Klink, do your thing.
Yeah!
Nice! Alright, it worked. Thanks, Klink. Now we can get inside.
Klink!
Oh, and you're gonna go find your partner?
Klink!
But you don't know where your partner is? Afraid I can't help you on this one. Maybe try upstairs. There's a Unitas member searching for a Cramorant up there.
Klink!
If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling.
Klink!
No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Klink. Is that really okay for it to do? Okay. I hope Klink finds its partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we gotta investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Murloc was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. Alright, let's see. Here we are, Murloc's lab. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding. I don't even know how we're going to investigate all this. But there's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. Yeah, I hope we can find the card key too. Alright, well let's start with this table. Or not. Okay, fine then. The fax machine. The drawers? The drawers? These look like experiment reports. Yeesh, I could barely read the handwriting. And there are sticky notes all over the place. Maybe we could just read the most important points. Alright, meteorite energy experiments. I need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora drop. Huh. It's more research material on the meteorites like we found on B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goods to be ran into in the ruins were acting under Murloc's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. Alright, the Aurora drop itself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora drop to the energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora drop because it really isn't just an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites in the Aurora drop. Apparently, he'll be able to activate the Aurora drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What will happen when the Aurora drop is activated? What exactly is Murloc trying to accomplish? It's gotta have something to do with the final goal he wrote about. Alright. There's a window. There's this door. I think we could read this. What is this? There's a bunch of information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is going to be hard to decipher. Actually, if anyone could read this unknown, you could pretty much get it. Although, it does look a little terrible. It's repeating a bunch of letters that probably aren't necessary. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like a summary of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. Okay, distributing the cubes. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon pose to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that's rude. Just making up stories about Pokemon that people know everywhere? Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed the Slowpoke statue, people in the city would start feeling less safe. Right, which leads to more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me. Still now, I wonder. Is that the only reason they detained me? They probably could have put you back together, but it would have been bad. About Butler. The writing's sloppy here. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns using Butler. Oh. Oh, man. Man, Butler got the shaft of everything. If anything goes wrong at the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Yeah, no kidding. Butler, as in the former chief of Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well. Yeah, but Butler got really betrayed. Alright, Pikachu. There's some stuff written about here, Pikachu. Or about you, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Well, it did that when in the first thing when he was also trying to get the Aurora drop. Alright, Phase 2. Receive the specimen from the PPB. Well, that failed. Alright, Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Oh, well that's rude. Receive the specimen. Guess that's referring to when the PPB detained me. Maybe they did something to me while I was being controlled by the cube and I had no idea what was going on. Or maybe that you just naturally exude some sort of energy and they were trying to extract it from you or something. We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like a Pokemon are dangerous. But when you did that, what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body too. Murloc seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? I don't know, but it's not looking good, man. I think I will call it, though. In the next episode, we're going to find out more of Murloc's plans. Hopefully he doesn't come in here. And then we'll hopefully go to floor B5.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you are a Pikachu, Dad. Okay, anyways. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Huh? Whoa, what? Oh, right.